Hi, I'm Ike Antonio, the Executive Director here at Solita's House. Today I want to talk a little bit about DARE, the City of Tampa's down payment assistance. I need to at least make it clear on how we process those applications. Now, the City of Tampa has 3 agencies that are approved to process those applications. Every agency may have a little different process, so I'm just here to talk about how Solita's House processes their applications. First step, you must take a homebuyer education class. Your certificate cannot be more than 2 years old. Not only do you have to take a homebuyer education class, you should have had intake and you should have an assigned housing counselor. If you do not have those 3 things, or you have not done those 3 things, you'll never get into to apply for DARE through Solita's House. All right. So you take your homebuyer education class, you come and do your intake to drop off all your documents. You've been assigned a housing counselor because you have all your documents submitted to us. You're assigned a housing counselor and you meet with your housing counselor. When you're meeting with your housing counselor, it's really to discuss the 4 C's of credit and get you on the path to home ownership. So we're going to look at credit and budget and the types of loans and, do you need to save money and all those other types of things in order to make sure that when you get ready to apply for a mortgage, that you're going to get approved and not denied. That's part of the housing counselor's job, is to get you ready. In that getting ready, we're also going to review for DARE requirements. So the City of Tampa has some preliminary requirements. You can't have any judgments. You got to have at least a 600 mid credit score. You have to be working. You have to take a homebuyer education class. You've got to have at least $1,000 saved in a savings account. Now, at Solita's House, my counselors, my housing counselors, are the ones that determine whether or not you are ready to be moved or to make that application for the City of Tampa DARE. It is not automatic. It doesn't automatically happen after you take a homebuyer education class. It doesn't automatically happen after you do intake. It doesn't automatically happen just because you've seen your housing counselor one time. Okay, most of the times it takes 2 or 3 sessions before you and the housing counselor can determine whether you are a good candidate for the DARE processing application. If you are, then your housing counselor is going to submit an internal referral to our DARE department at Solita's House. Okay, at that point, they'll submit the documents that are required, and then you will be invited to a DARE orientation. A DARE orientation is something that happens on a weeknight for about an hour, where the DARE processor will sit and review and talk to you about all the documents that are required, the ins and outs of the program, how the program works, the timeline, so forth and so on. At that time, you can ask all your questions about DARE. But I want you to understand, because we've gotten a lot of confusion, and so I want to clear up the confusion. Just because you take a homebuyer education class does not automatically mean that you're getting City of Tampa's down payment assistance or you're even being processed. You must sit with a housing counselor to determine if you are ready to be sent to the City of Tampa's DARE program to be processed. The City of Tampa requires the agencies, the housing counseling agencies, to conduct housing counseling with each client prior, during, and after they have received the City of Tampa's DARE funding. I hope that this video is helpful. If you have any questions, you can always submit your questions to our admin email, admin@solitashouse.com. You can check our website out for other videos, other helpful website information that we have, and my staff directory is also there. All right? Thanks and have a great day.